Entering the UC San Diego campus, you expect to find an educational institution. But you might be startled to see a house teetering on the edge of the engineering building, or be perplexed by what looks like a graveyard of little Buddhas and TVs.
Someone like Nam Yoon Paik, for example, was definitely thinking about the future of technology. And he was thinking that in the future it could look like some sort of archaeological dig that someone would suddenly find.
Exploring the Stuart Collection can be an Indiana Jones adventure in terms of both discovering the eclectic art and how some of the art came to be. The collection takes its name from James Stuart da Silva, who felt art had changed his life and wanted it to do the same for others.
He decided to invite Nikire Sant-Phal to be the first commissioned artist because he was interested in commissioning, not in buying work that was already made, but to really bring artists to the campus and have them connect with the context and the history.
The result is a breathtakingly diverse and still growing collection of public art scattered over the campus's 1,200 acres. It ranges from Alexis Smith's 560-foot snake slithering up a path to the library to John Luther Adams' auditory wind garden.
I like to say we're not decorating the campus as you would sort of decorate your living room. We are trying to provide experiences that people can engage or not. It's sort of permission to wonder. It's not about whether you like it or not.
But rather, what do you think about putting something like a granite bear in the courtyard?
You see these wonderful granite formations, and then Tim would see animals in those.
Tim Hawkinson's bear joined the Stuart Collection in 2005 and quickly became a favorite with students who would dress him up.
I mean, it's a kind of an astounding bear when you think that it's real granite and the whole thing weighs 360,000 pounds.
Bear definitely impressed a young Boy Scout who shared his opinion with the Stuart Collection's first director, Mary Beebe.
But he said, "Do you know how cool this is? Do you have any idea how cool this is?" And I was just so pleased because it strikes awe.
Fallen Star is definitely the piece that really strikes people's imagination because of how it was engineered to live at the top of the School of Engineering's building.
Fallen Star was conceived by Do-Ho Suh, who felt like he'd been dropped into Oz after arriving in the U.S. from Korea.
That experience was very profound for him in this having to get his balance, how to balance his life again. So he's thought a lot about the idea of home.
But then something like Jenny Holzer's green table might go completely unnoticed by the people using it.
And they're having lunch there, for example, and then their eye will suddenly catch that there's tons of phrases inscribed onto this huge granite green table that have to do with politics and history and feminism and oppression and power. So that has ignited certain debates and conversations between students and faculty, for example.
Some even ignited controversy, like Vices and Virtues, that prompted a La Jolla city councilman to say, if the university is allowed to put lust up here in neon, it will incite infidelity in the community.
So that's what's key to public art, is to be able to sort of activate or detonate conversations around what it means to occupy public space and who has access to it, who doesn't.
Public art explodes the boundaries of conventional art by making it accessible to everyone in spaces where you can touch it, walk over it, walk through it, or maybe not even notice it.
One student said to me when I first came on campus, I didn't really know anything about art, but he said, "I saw the blue fence," and he said, "I thought it might be art. I thought it might be art." So, that kind of thing really tickles me.
So head out to UC San Diego for an adventure in public art, and who knows what you might discover. Thanks for watching. I'm Beth Accomando, and I love covering arts and culture for KPBS here in San Diego. If you want to see more of my coverage, then please hit the like and subscribe button and share. Thanks.